Hey, oh my gosh. Yes. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another video with Electra Soul. What's up guys? If y'all are new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl, putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, and also I do readings. I coach one-on-one, law of assumption based, all that stuff. If y'all want to know more information, all of the links are down below in the description. But besides that, today in this video, what we're going to be talking about is basically learning to accept your desires as yours within your reality. And the reason that I wanted to make a video like this is truly and honestly because of the fact that it is so important to understand, hey guys, that you deserve everything that you want. And to also have a high self-concept enough to understand that you can actually have what you want. So it's not just a matter of, oh, I deserve it, and then you're shy about it because you don't actually believe it. It's a matter of, I deserve this shit and I'm getting that because that's it, period. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like the whole energy you put behind manifesting everything that you do within your reality. The more that you believe in yourself and the more that you trust that this world literally always has to come in clutch for you, because it always does, it always will. And I'm telling you guys this as somebody who's learned to really accept my desires as they are. There was a very long period in my life, where I would consciously not accept my desires. And I'm saying consciously because it was literally conscious. I remember, hey guys, I miss you and love you too. So cute, bruh. Okay, so there was a time where I would not accept my desires. And what that meant at that time was that anytime I would manifest something, because, you know, even if you don't have a strong self-concept, you can still manifest things. You know what I'm saying? Like you can manifest all the time, anywhere, any way, no matter what. You can always manifest. But the whole thing is that with having a high self-concept, it's going to give you a lot of confidence in you only claiming what you deserve within your reality. So you're not going to claim anything that doesn't make you happy. You're not going to settle for shit, things like that. Okay. And because of those things, the fact that you have such a strong self-concept, again, you're only going to accept the best of the best. But that's the thing, is that you're accepting the best of the best. Okay. Now, with myself, like I was stating, there was a time where I would manifest something that I wanted, or even whatever, like maybe it was something I didn't want, but let's say like in this case it was something that I do want. Okay. And I'm saying this from a perspective of not having a high self-concept. I remember when my self-concept was pretty low, I still manifested things, of course, but I would not ever have the willpower to actually maintain those things within my reality, because I was still so insecure and so scared and so whatever else, you know, like there was a whole bunch of excuses that you can give yourself as to why your desires don't stay. Why don't your desires stay? It's literally your choice. I'm telling y'all right now, nothing outside of you is ever going to be enough to stop you. Sorry, there's like a hair in my lash or something, but nothing outside of you is ever going to be enough to stop you from you getting what you want. And nothing out here is ever going to keep you from these things. You know, you might want to blame things outside of you and say, oh, it's this fault, or it's because of him or because of her or whatever. But that's not true. It's not because of any of those things. It's literally because you don't actually believe that you're worthy of those things. And it really does go down to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that can hurt a lot of egos, because I understand how it sounds hurtful to the ego to think like, oh, I don't want the best for myself. How could I not want the best for myself? Of course I want the best for myself. And of course you definitely do. Like you do want that and you feel that, but you don't actually believe that you do. And that's something that y'all have to understand, that you deserve everything, like everything that you can ever imagine in your life. These things are planted into your brain so that you can make something wonderful out of that. Okay. So, what that also means for you is that learning to accept your desires is understanding, if I say that I want something amazing, if I say that I want top tier treatment, I want to be treated like a princess, I want princess treatment, royalty, all the damn time, like everywhere, no matter what you do. Okay. When you say these things, you are now putting out an energy of, I'm not settling for less. I'm going to get what I want and I'm not playing about it. I know that I deserve these things and that's it. Like it's mine, right? Okay. So that's wonderful. I'm really happy that you're saying these things about yourself, because that's how you should be feeling about yourself and your reality, your life, everything that you're putting out into the surface. You should feel very grand about everything. And I'm saying everything. Now, really quick side note, I think it's a little funny. It's not actually funny, but it's a little crazy, because lately I've been peeping that there's some people who like genuinely don't believe that they deserve good things in life. And it's been it's, like, almost crazy to me because it's not crazy generally because I do understand the logical concept behind it, and I understand why people may assume that they don't deserve the best. But I thought it was kinda crazy because I have been so far on this law of assumption journey with you guys and, like, talking to y'all about conscious manifesting and all that, that I am, like, deep into believing that we all deserve the best, and I believe that all of y'all also believe that y'all deserve the best. So, now it's like whenever I see a person or if I ever see a person who doesn't actually believe that they deserve the best, I'm like, I can't even it's almost like I can't even believe that that's, like, still happening, but of course, that's what gives me more fuel to want to say things like this, to want to help more people out, to want to put out more energy and mind-boggling concepts to people who don't think that they can have better. You know what I'm saying? I just think, like, it's crazy in the way that I think to myself, "Oh, I've put out as much as I could positive wise. Like I put as much as I could to help people manifest what they want, but there's always someone who needs your help, right?" And back to my main topic at hand is that if you say you want like top class treatment, you want to be treated like a princess, princess treatment no matter what it is that you do. You can't say those things and then turn around and accept garbage when you don't want garbage, bro. Like, you're not gonna turn around and accept this guy who's cheating on you. You're not gonna turn around and accept the friends who put you down and who treat you like shit because they're insecure. You're not gonna accept someone giving you poopy food because, oh, that's all we have. If you want better and you know that you can have better, you can always find better. I promise you guys, no matter the circumstance. And this is something I can gladly say throughout my own experiences, the things that I've been through in my life. There have been plenty of times where I settled for less because I thought that was the only option that was available to me. And honestly, like there were times that it seemed truly like that's the only option. I can't get more than this because it's just not possible right now. But thankfully, there's always a way. There's literally always a way around something. You can always get what you want in whichever way, shape, or form that you claim that. If you have a mind strong enough to back you up, if you have like a spirit that fights for you, which we all do, you're going to get what you want because you're not going to settle. And that's the whole point. You know, with acceptance of you getting what you want, excuse me, you cannot be sitting here settling for things that you know do not deserve you. Okay. So if you know that you have access to other food, for example, right? Maybe you're in a circumstance where you don't feel like you can receive as much great food as you would like to because maybe things seem a little bit tight here and there, whatever, right? It's understandable. I've been there myself, believe me. But even within that fear that you think like I'm in this bubble and I can't get out of it and I can't get better food. Like the quality of this shit food, I'm going to have to eat it because there's nothing else. I'm going to tell you right now, with your intention set and with you understanding that you do deserve better, underline do. And I'm saying like do to the extent that you realize, okay, no, I literally deserve better and I'm not going to settle for less. You see that there's a difference between, oh, I know I deserve better, but you don't take action, bro. And then there's another side that's like, I deserve better and I'm not settling until I get better, period. And then they like actually make that shit happen with through their assumptions, through their anything that they see for themselves within their brain or just what they put out to the people around them. They make it clear and known like I'm not settling. There's always a way that you can find better regardless of again the circumstance. So in this case, with the shitty food, bro, like I promise you there's other options. There will be other options presented to you even if you think like I can't get that right now. I can't this, I can't that. You first off you can because thankfully the universe always supplies. You're never actually out. You're always supplied always. But even if you don't want to be the person to supply yourself, there will be someone else who will supply you. There will be other things in your reality that will come through to provide for you because you're allowing space, heavy on allowing space to let these things happen for you. And the reason I say allowing space, like why that's so important is because I don't think like a lot of people understand how much you can close off your blessings in your life by being extremely limited to yourself. And I'm talking about speech. I'm talking about the way that you talk. Yes, talk to yourself, speech. The way that you think about yourself, the way that you think about others, the way that you see this world. If you see everything from the perspective of, I cannot do this again, or it's going to be really difficult, or whatever, like all these limitations that you're putting into it, you are only letting yourself bake even heavier, like bake more into that loaf of bread that doesn't fulfill you, basically, right? You want to be happy. You want everything that you want. You actually say, I want princess treatment, and you mean it. And alongside that, you also intend to receive all the money in the world. You intend to receive all the true love, all the beauty, all the self fulfillment, the health, the amazing career, the life of your actual dreams, bro. Like all of it, it is still all completely achievable and completely yours simply because you are a person who is always fulfilled from the inside out. And that's what it is to be the universe within yourself. You know, when people hear that concept, some people kind of get tripped up and they're like, "Oh, I'm not the universe," or like, "I'm not God. I'm not the creator." Understandable, you know, from a religious standpoint, it does make sense, right? But generally speaking, when you think about these things, it's not so much of a physicality thing. It's not like you're physically the universe and, you know, you're giving life to this person, you're giving life to that person. It's more of the fact that you again are a literal creator. Okay, you're the god of your reality. God works through you. God is real. God works through you. You are the universe. All of these things work with each other. They work through you. That's how you manifest things in general, right? Whether it's favorable or unfavorable, everything that materializes here is a matter of a reflection of what you either believe about yourself. No, it's usually just literally what you believe about yourself. I feel like the things that you say also do count, but that goes more towards your beliefs. So if you're saying the best things in life are yours, etc., that's contributing to your belief system, which is what you want. You want to be fed with your belief system in a positive manner. You want to believe in the best continuously speaking because you're now providing yourself the ammo to continue assuming the best. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're getting the ball rolling in your favor. You're snowballing it. Okay. So you start somewhere really great and then you see the world replicate that for you because, you know, you are the creator of your reality. You're always fulfilled. And that comes very easily with understanding that, of course, you manifesting what you want. You do deserve everything that you want. You deserve to be as happy as you can possibly be. You deserve to have all the love that you want. You deserve all the money. You deserve all the health, all the peace, the amazing career. You deserve all of it. And I do understand. I just want to say this really fast. This is kind of a besides the point kind of thing, but I feel like it's important because y'all know I care a lot about you guys. I care a lot about society and I care a lot about the general population and the way that most people think, honestly. And I just want to say that I understand so much, which again, this is a side point, but I'm going to say it anyway because I mean, one thing I love about being live is that I feel like I could just talk about these things, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I could just say anything because it's super personalized between us. But I'm sure y'all have heard like influencer, what is it called? Influencer, I forgot what it's called, but it's dying. Oh, influencer culture. So they're saying like influencer culture is dying. You know, the people that like would show you their life and they're really luxurious and it's a lot of really cool stuff, right? I have recently come across like a lot of posts that have been talking about how it's the culture is dying, the influencer culture is dying, that no one wants to hear about people being able to buy like 50 things of the same product or wasting a whole matcha latte or something like that. You know, like it's a lot of different factors. I don't know what influencers do. I honestly have never watched an influencer before. So I don't know anything about what they actually show you. I assume it's more of like a vlog thing where they show you day to day and they show you cool things that probably people would like, their viewers would find fascinating, like, oh, let's go to this really fancy spa. I assume, okay? I honestly think it is like that though. So I've heard people say, oh, influencer culture is dying. No one wants to see these things anymore because no one thinks that they're realistic. I want to tell you guys, I'm a very fulfilled person in the sense that I genuinely believe, regardless of, you know, influencer culture dying and all that stuff, that's a good thing. I'm glad that people don't find the materialistic things super important in that sense anymore. I feel like before a lot of people wrapped their whole identities and their worth around receiving a lot of like physical things and products, right? But I want y'all to know that regardless of that, that's just one point. The whole point of what I'm saying here is that regardless of y'all seeing people not being so much with it anymore, right? They don't want to hear about it. A lot of people don't feel like they can afford things anymore. Some people feel like it's just a lot harder now, economically speaking. And I want you guys to know, and I'm not saying this from any kind of perspective of what's that word? Almost like a vulture of trying to get you okay, like false hope, like trying to get your hopes up. But I want y'all to know that regardless of anything and what people are saying and how people feel, everything is still completely achievable. Now, again, like I stated, I'm not someone who is gonna buy the same product 3 different times because it's all in different colors and whatever. Like, I feel like if you want 2 colors of the same thing, then that's great. If you're gonna use it, use it. But what I'm more so trying to say is that don't believe that you're limited anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't believe that just because of all the stuff that you see happening and even people's fears being very much echoed, that that contributes to you not being able to get what you want. Don't ever assume that because people are fed up with seeing things like, having luxury, for example, or being happy in life and things like that, that you can't have that because you can. I feel like it more so goes to say that you should have a good mindset about it. Like, I'm really happy these people have woken up to that separately because I feel like, of course, understand that contributing to such, what's it called, like consumerism things is not good in general. I definitely have never been somebody who's like that. I've attempted to be kind of like that before, where I would think like, I really want to buy all the expensive things. I want to buy all the expensive things. But the truth is that I don't. The truth is that I want everything that makes me happy. And I feel like in that case, I want y'all to remember that you can manifest everything that still makes you happy. You don't need to manifest. I'm just saying, again, this is just for like a spiritual mind thing. I keep saying I'm just saying, but I'm literally just telling y'all because I know that y'all know I'm also someone very spiritual. So it's going to go hand in hand with law of assumption, spirituality. I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, manifest all the Lamborghinis out there, because you don't need all the Lamborghinis out there. You can have them, but we're thinking about everybody else too. That's how I am. I just want y'all to know though that regardless, you can still manifest the Lambo that you want. You can still manifest the mansion of your dreams. You can still manifest everything that you want. Of course, you're going to be very generous and very kind and very giving about it. You're not going to be, like self-absorbed or vain in that sense, but you're going to be very much in tune with the fact that regardless of what you see, regardless of the economy that you're living in, I've never believed that I've never seen myself, thankfully, thank God, I've never seen myself as like a victim to the economy because I genuinely believe that one way or another we're all gonna make it, and we always do. And I want y'all to understand for yourselves as well. When it comes to you living your life in a world like this right now and how everything is still working out for you, I want you to hold on to the fact that everything is still again working out for you. Okay. So this all goes hand in hand with accepting your desires because again, with people saying, we can't afford that now. Like, we can't do this anymore. I don't want to see shit about people, whatever. Understandably. But still, that doesn't say that you can't have what you want to have. Like, don't let anyone stop you from thinking that you can have those things. And don't let anyone make you think that because they don't believe that they can do it, that you can't either, because you can and you always will be able to. And the best part is that you've given yourself so much leverage to get what you want because you've chosen to believe that you can still somehow do it. Telling y'all, as someone who's seen the fucking ups and downs of so many things, and I have, oh my gosh, I've seen so many ups and downs where you would think you would like egotistically think there's no way I'm gonna get through this, but you always get through it. You always get through it. You always end up getting what you want. There have been times where I was at like $0 and 0 cents in my bank account. I'm just saying, literally, not recently. Thank God, thankfully, I manifested that. But like back before I used the law of assumption, I remember it's one of actually my biggest stories for the week that I got into the law of assumption. I literally was at like $0 and 0 cents in my bank account. And I remember that I was a little bit afraid because I had to pay for things. And I found my way. Like, I literally was supplied by the universe. I remember all my bills got covered. Everything was handled for me. I just trusted. I remember I was in surrender. I was laying down in a bed and I was like, I was gonna start crying. I didn't cry yet, but I was like starting to tear up and I was like, I was just looking. I was like, this like low key can't be my life, right? But then I was like, shut the fuck up. Like literally, I was like, shut up because you're not helping yourself. Like, you need to understand that you can still do these things. Like, you can still have it all. You're not going to live like this. Like, you're not going to feel like this and be like this. You need to feel better. Like, you can do better. You can believe in better. And that was the last time I ever believed that. Like, that was the last time I ever thought in that lacking way. And it was the beginning to the rest of all of this conscious manifesting, strength based self concept thing. I've never turned back since. And I'm telling y'all, I'm abiding by this shit because I live by it. Like, I live genuinely by it. And that's why I dedicate everything to it on social medias, everything that I talk about, especially now where people are doubting things more than ever. I'm glad to be a person who can say, yeah, you know what? Hold on a second. I've seen the worst of the worst. And guess what? We in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still made it work. We can still get this ball rolling in our highest favors because that's what we deserve. And I know that for myself, like, if I've done that for me, there is no way that y'all are not going to do it for yourselves either. There's no way, especially if you're here with me, there's no way that you're not applying this shit to your own realities, because y'all also understand, like, man, where there's a will, there's really a way. And there really is. I promise you, anything that you want, you can actually have it. Just learn to understand that you need to be open with yourself and understand that you deserve the best. It always leads back to you believing that you deserve the best. And the more that you believe that you deserve the best, I promise everything will reflect that. Everything will reflect that. Even if you don't believe you deserve the best in every single way, shape, and form, in every area, that's fine for right now. But I'm going to ask and urge y'all that y'all work on that, and that y'all really learn to talk with yourselves to understand I do deserve the best. I genuinely do. And I'm not going to stop until I see that in everywhere, because you shouldn't be looking for problems in areas that there aren't problems. And it's not even just that. It's, you shouldn't settle for anything that you're not happy with. If you're not happy with something in your life that looks a certain type of way, you don't have to sit there and deal with it if you don't want to be dealing with those things. Everyone deserves better. Everyone deserves the life of their dreams. Everyone does. Everyone does. Okay, hold on. Every good person does. Just got to say that. Every good person does, because that's the kind of energy that y'all put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that you have seen for yourself. I want that for other people. You say, oh, I want that. I want this person to be really happy. I want my family to be good. I want everyone to be secured. Why wouldn't that include you? Why would that not include you? Of course it includes you. You're number one. You're the creator of that. So if you're allowing other people in your reality to be happy, you're saying, yeah, you know what? I want you to be really happy. I want you to have everything that you want. Why in the world would that not include you? It includes you first and foremost because you are, again, the creator of that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you still call the shots. You always call the shots. You're always up and running in this reality. And it feels really good to know that at the end of the day, no matter what it is, I promise, even if you don't understand how you're going to learn to accept these things, you don't know how it's going to get to that point, you don't know, that's fine. You don't have to know. All that I'm going to ask, though, is that you work on it. Excuse me. You work on your belief in yourself. You work to understand I have nothing to fear, and there's genuinely nothing to be afraid of, because I deserve the freaking best, and you absolutely do. Nothing will ever stop that. And I just have to say, honestly, I think that working little by little with yourself, correcting the way that you talk about yourself, your life, your reality, the things going on around you, all of these things are going to add up to a point where you will just naturally believe in the best for everything. And it will all get a lot easier. And you all really do deserve that. You all deserve that forever. Forever. And I can't say it enough. I just need y'all to see it for yourselves. I know that y'all will. I know that y'all do, because you're here. But you're going to continue to see that because you always deserve that. It's inevitable. Always freaking inevitable. My love. That's just the way it is for all of us. And it's a great feeling to know, too, because I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that y'all wouldn't either. And if there's people out there who get everything that they want, and I'm not talking about the shitty people. I'm going to tell you right now, really fast, this elite shit, like these blood-sucking companies or whatever, they're not happy. I want y'all to know you're the happy ones. You guys are the ones who actually have everything that you want. They don't. They may seem as though they do, but they don't. And that's the biggest difference here. That's why I want y'all to stay very encouraged, is because you're always on top of business. And you understand that you deserve better. And because you know that thoroughly, everything else will align itself up for you to actually have, again, better. And with your acceptance in that, it's gonna fucking quadruple, bro. It's gonna, like, beyond multiply. It's gonna magnify a billion times over. And you will see it. You'll definitely see it. Because I know for myself, I see it. If I see it, y'all will too. And there's nothing here stopping that, ever, you know? Ever. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. I'm gonna stop right here because I've been talking for like 24 minutes. I want to get to your y'all's comments. But please remember your worth. Please remember your power, your potential, and basically just understand that whatever fears you thought were blocking you before, they're not relevant. Genuinely, they're not relevant. They're not stronger than you are. You are the strongest. You are the bravest. And you're definitely extremely capable of doing everything and anything that you want to do. So do it. And I'll be here to listen to it. I want to hear all about it. And I'll be here again, you know. on Monday, and on next Thursday I'll be here to talk more about the law of assumption, spirituality, whatever else. But I'm so thrilled to talk about things like this because it's a lot of fun. And honestly, this is, to me, this is low-key funnier than like when I would just record myself because I can actually talk to y'all, you know? But I will see y'all next Thursday for another video, next Monday for Spiritual Monday, next Thursday for another Law of Assumption video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys more than anything. Thank you guys for everything. And I'm really excited. I'm really blessed. I'm really happy. Thank you guys. Genuinely, thank you. I'm so glad like I was made like this because my birth chart shows that I'm someone who is able to speak like this, basically speak in a way where I can have like an audience, and that I'm so spiritual too because I'm able to put y'all on. Like that's genuinely what I want. It's always been what I wanted. All right, let's read these comments. Oh my god, I'm thirsty as fuck. That's what she said. Oh my gosh. Hold on, can y'all hear my back crack? Did y'all hear that? It's a Capricorn thing. Hey, boo, I miss you too. Okay. In terms of manifesting, so basically, if we have one single doubt, does that affect our manifestations in any way? Or is it simply what you choose to persist in? Second sentence, bingo. It's what you choose to persist in. If you choose to persist in the best, you will have the best. If you have a single doubt, it's not going to do anything unless you like bow down to this doubt. You feel me? Unless you're like, oh yeah, I knew it. You know, if someone's like, it's not gonna happen, you're like, I knew it. No. Okay, that's like that's you feeding the freak into it. But if you're choosing to basically stay very strong-minded and you getting what you want anyway and you have a single doubt, it's not going to really do anything at all unless again you choose to entertain it. It's always about what you entertain, and that is extremely important. If you're entertaining the best, you're going to get the best. If you're not, it could be something else, but at the end of the day, you always want to be entertaining only the best. You know, you're not a hoe for nothing else, right? Exactly. You're not a hoe at all, but you know, you know what it is for real. Hey, aw, I'm so glad you caught the live too. And thank you guys. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet, bro. Thank you. I love you guys. The hearts. Okay. How'd you figure skating? You're so sweet. I love how you always ask me. It's going good. Thank you. Of course, I won today again, but let me see if I have like a, oh my gosh. I have like so many videos as always. I take so many. I try to take as many as I can, but like, bro. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a quick LUTs, and then I'll continue. So a LUTs is like the backward pick entrance. So you have to like glide backwards, and then you pick, and then you jump up. That one is like, I low-key wish there were other entrances. There has to be other entrances for it. I'm not like the biggest fan of just gliding backwards and just jumping, but honestly, it's not that bad. So I've started to gain more speed, thankfully, and I've learned to like, yeah, I've gained more speed. I used to just do the LUTs very small. I used to just glide backwards pretty slow and then just kind of like pick and jump, but I would land it, you know, like I would actually do the jump. So this is my attempt of me doing it faster. It's a single jump. So, okay, let me show you again. So you can see here, I'm like, okay, I'm about to skate backwards. So then I go back. There we are. So that's what you're supposed to like pick, and then you're supposed to jump. So you can see I went all the way back. And then what else do I have here? Oh, let me see what this is. Oh my God. I think I did a flip here that was like, okay, you can see this flip. I almost fell if you want to see a little blooper. So I go in to do the flip. I was like, oh shit. But I made it, right? Okay, that's what matters. And then let's see what else we got. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like watching my highlights. It is, but let's see, bro. I think I told you already. You know what? I'm just gonna get to this at the end. Well, okay. I'll show you guys soon. Let me just talk to you guys really fast. I'll get back to that. I absolutely agree. I was just thinking that I have so much more and nice products, and I am making a lot less money than before. I have nicer products and experiences now with less than 50K. That's exactly what I'm literally talking about when I talk about these things. Yes, like you're actually so freaking capable of manifesting anything, even if you think it's out of bounds or crazy. It's not. It's not crazy at all. It's extremely realistic, actually. That's the best part. You always get what you want when you decide that you deserve better. The universe just matches that. And I'm telling you guys that I've manifested so many things without even trying, just because I'm like, "Oh, I want this and I just know I'm going to get it." I don't know, it just happens. It literally just happens because you have an open mind to how these things could happen. I don't close myself off to think, "Oh, it can't happen because doesn't this person have to die or doesn't this have to happen for that to happen?" No, I can just have it. I can just have it. And whichever way chooses to materialize, it's going to be mine. If you want to choose the way that things materialize for you, you can. I personally am not too big on that because I feel like who cares? Like, I don't give a fuck as long as I get it, right? Exactly. So it always works. That's a great thing too. um, when I was married to someone bringing in close to 300K salary, you're so right. Anything is possible. Period. Good for you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of like people who think like that. King and queen. Beautiful. I love that for you. I swear a lot of people these days be talking about how everything's expensive nowadays. It's easy to create those limits of getting what you want. You want to know the funniest thing about that? I thought to myself out of a moment of spur of like intuition, people have been saying everything's expensive since the beginning of time. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yes, they abuse the fuck out of people. I do believe that. I believe that they definitely overcharge people. I honestly do believe that. I believe that everything is in our budget, but they're trying to abuse the budget. So that's why I feel like people, of course, people say things, they get annoyed, they think that it's unfair. And that's completely fine. And it's true. It is very unfair in that sense. When you have like that kind of like mindset kind of thing. But I do believe that I just feel like things are always going to seem that way for some reason. It's always going to almost seem like they're too expensive, but you can always make a way. Like you can always make a bigger way. You know what I'm saying? Like beat that shit, beat the system, bro. You're above that. You can do anything. And I'm glad to say that like no matter how down bad, quote unquote, I've ever been or my lifestyle, which my years ago I'm talking, whenever there was a time that it was like genuinely down bad seeming, it never was actually as bad as I could have feared that it would be. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very thankful that it was never as bad as I thought that it could have been, like I deserve better and I believed that, and my family too, and then everything would turn out great, thankfully. You know what I'm saying? It's an intention setting thing. I feel like my family naturally believes in the best even if they act like they don't, but they believe in the best. So then everything actually turns out for the best because they believe it in their hearts. And that's the greatest thing, is that you have so much power in that. Thank you guys. Thank you. Aw, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let me keep reading. Exactly. And your I am financially supported affirmation tape is fire. Thank you. We can always and do get everything we want and need. I love today's live. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that you love it. It's always a lot of fun for me. Oh my God, I just saw 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Love that. Thank you so much for being here. I genuinely appreciate that so much. And I'm very thankful that we're able to talk about these things because I love being here and talking with people like y'all who are very smart, who have your shit together, concise, and who want to be better. That's the biggest thing, is people who want to be better. That's always what I aim and strive for. Tips on manifesting looking like a certain celebrity. I'm trying to accept my appearance now and try to stay firm in the decision, but I get a little triggered by the 3D when I look in the mirror. Honestly, the biggest way that you can someone said, hold on, try mirror magic and do magic / enchant your mirror so only good comes from it. That is such an amazing thing to say. And you're completely right. I can't believe you said that. I literally just saw mirror magic on my phone that I wrote down in my notes so long ago. And I was like, maybe I should make a video about that. And low-key, I think I should now because of what you just said. The fact that you said that is confirming. Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing that you can do for yourself is honestly continue to assume in favor of it and choose to empower yourself in favor of the celebrity that you want to look like. So if you're like, I want to look like this person, naturally trust that for some reason you look like this person. You know what I'm saying? If you could say for some reason, or you could say I was born this way, or whatever makes you feel the most confident naturally. But personally, if it were me, I think I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. We just look alike. Like I don't know. We just look alike. You know how there's people in the world that look like you and you look like them and y'all don't even know it? Yeah, that's literally you with your celebrity. Okay. If you want to look like someone that you think is really beautiful, I don't know. We just look alike. Like we have similar features. I don't know how. I don't fucking know. We just do. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, that sounds so liberating. I think if I just said that to myself and I was manifesting that, I would be very happy because I'd just be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just is. And it is, you know? It's so, ugh, I just love it. It's so freeing and so liberating to just be like that, to think that way and to just have it that way because you can definitely do it always. Thank you guys. I love your good energy and motivation. KSP, thank you. You're so sweet. Can you please make a video on how to have a good self-concept? Yeah, I have like 80 billion. I will make another. Believe me when I say so. Yes, I have a lot though. If you look on my channel, I have so many videos about having a good self-concept. All right, I'm gonna answer a few more and then I'm probably gonna go. I'll be back on Monday. Yes. All right. Yes, you're so good at speaking. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, Magic and Mediums. That's like genuinely, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I always appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Genuinely, thank you. I'm definitely gonna try that. The mirror magic, yes. I used to be into witchy stuff like that, but kind of got away from it when I learned about the law of assumption. Honestly, it's like it sounds witchy. It's not like I know it's like magic, but peep everything is magic, technically. Like everything you say is a spell. The things you believe in are spells. The things that you do are spells. Like everything is a spell technically. So don't if you want to see it from a witchy perspective, you can. But generally speaking, I don't see it that way. I just see it as like I'm empowering myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a natural way of how I see myself. So that's it. You get me? I feel like if you want to see it that way too, you can. But whatever way you want to see it, that makes it best and what's it called? And magical for you, please. Like, do that and think about that. Hey, you're making progress on the ice. Looks so cool. Thank you so much. That's so cute. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Genuinely, thank you. Do you have any tips on how to manifest money or a job? I feel stuck for some reason. It's probably because of limiting beliefs, and that's completely understandable. Um, I want to say that the biggest thing that you could do for manifesting job or money is assuming that this universe always takes care of you financially speaking, and that the way I see it for myself, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, if I'm meant to, I will. Like that's how I see it. For example, like a job. If I'm meant to, I will. If not, whatever. I'll find another way. That's something that's given me a lot of like liberty in understanding that the universe will provide for you no matter what. And I'm very glad to know that the universe does. And I just know for even yourself, if you want a job, if you want money, just trust that for one, the universe is your ATM. Trust that the universe always gives you a lot of money, financially taking care of you and always supporting you. And if you do want a job, you can say to yourself that you're somebody who, of course, is very successful in the career area that you want to be in, and just tell yourself that I'm somebody who of course would be getting paid a whole bunch of money by doing this, and it's very easy for me to believe that. Like you have to let this be easy for you, because I know for myself it has been easy for me, thankfully, to believe in, for example, like getting a job, or even though at first it was very difficult for me to believe that I could make money like that, because I used to have like big limiting beliefs surrounding money. But as time went on, I realized that this world is genuinely so abundant and money will find you no matter what. And so I think that being the black sheep of the limiting belief system is going to help you feel very empowered, where you're like, oh no, wait, I can definitely do this. Like if I say that I have a lot of money and I'm financially supported, this universe will make a way for me. And it always does. It always does. God bless, man. It's a beautiful thing to know that you can actually make a lot of progress through that, you know? Someone says, "Always. I manifested my dream job as my first real job." Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. So many people told me not to expect to get you see? Exactly, limitations. So many people told me to not expect to get my dream job as my first full-time job. I got it anyway, period. That's what I love to hear. I love people like that. I love people who think like you, who talk like you, and who believe like you, and those are the kinds of people who honestly I feel like they low key it's not that they attract jealousy because it's not like that. I don't believe in that, but I believe that it's more of like they unintentionally attract people who don't believe in those kinds of things because they need help. Like those people need help in believing that they can actually have the money that they want or the job that they want the first time around. Some people hear that and they're like, "Oh, but I why couldn't I do that? Why did I have to have such a shitty job for so long? Why did it take me so long to find the job of my dreams?" And it's like, "Baby, listen, don't try to blame yourself for those things either, but understand that you have a lot of power and you recognize that now, use it. So stop complaining and just get to it and assume the best and you will get the best. So I'm really happy for you though. That's really cool. I live for your variety of color coordinated eye makeup and outfit. Thank you so much. I know, right? It's like the whole freaking rainbow, bro. I have a lot of different colors that I like to put out there. And you know what? My sister told me that I should make a video on Monday about the spirituality of colors. I already made one about aura colors, but maybe I could do one about wearing different colors because I know there's like a psychology based perspective, but there's also a very spiritual one as well. So maybe I'll do that on Monday, talking about how colors basically kind of manifest in your reality when you wear them, interact with them, and things like that. Of course, if you're into stuff like that, which is spiritual, I'll be here on Monday for Spiritual Monday, headass. Can you do girl, can you do a makeup tutorial? Your makeup is fire. I love it. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Maybe I don't know, I've always said, like, I don't want to, like, do a makeup tutorial because it's, like, so personal to me in the sense that it's, like, I don't even know where I would put a camera, honestly, but I think one day I can do it. Like, I'm sure one day I could just fucking do it, man, like, whatever, it'll be fine, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to do something like that because it is different. Maybe I'll talk about something really powerful and magical, like, manifestation-wise, you know what I'm saying? That y'all can listen to while I'm doing it. I'm not gonna do no ASMR thing, but like I'll talk. Maybe story time. We'll see. But definitely that would be a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, I'll make a video on mirror magic. I'll write that down right now. And then the last thing that I see somebody talking about here, they said how to manifest for someone else. Is it good to manifest SP? Because if you are putting energy into getting someone, then indirectly that means they're not the one. Okay. How to manifest for someone else? I'm assuming you mean how to manifest for people that you want to make happier, if you want people in your reality to be more fulfilled and things like that. I want you to know that it's as simple as just this person has the best in life and that's it. Like literally just you assuming, yes, my family is happy. The people around me are content. The people around me are fulfilled. Everyone has what they want. Everyone deserves what they want, so they have it. And I believe that if I have it, they have it too. Because if they're with me, like the way that I see it is anyone who's around me is destined for greatness. So if you're around me, you're also destined for greatness. Like that's how I manifest for other people, and how in general when I go out, if I see anyone, like I'm telling you right now, I manifest for people literally constantly. When I'm driving down the street and I see like a teenager walking home from school or walking home from school, the first thing I assume to myself is if I just saw this child walking here, it's because they need protection. Like I'm here to protect them from whatever, like when they're going home, for example. And that's a simple manifestation that I genuinely believe in. If I see an animal like a squirrel and I just silently protect them because that's how I am. Like if I see someone or something, I just silently protect these people, spiritually speaking, because I really care about them and I want them to be good. I assume that if they're around me, it's because they need that. So, yeah, like if I see an animal, a person, a thing, whatever, even if I'm driving by and I see a homeless person and I'm not able to stop and help, I automatically assume that this person is fulfilled. They will be fulfilled because they already are, and they will be taken care of because that's what they deserve. And I genuinely actually believe that. And me actually believing that is what is the fuel to make that actually happen. You know what I'm saying? So because I believe in the best case scenario for that person, that thing, whatever, that's why things work out for everyone. It's because I actually believe it. It's not like I really hope, I don't know. I know, and I'm saying so. Like, I said so with confidence, and so it is. Just like I assume for myself, it goes for everyone else as well. We're all in this together. So yeah, like of course. It's a unit, okay? And that goes for a boyfriend, a girlfriend, family members, friends. I mean, anyone, anything, all of it, the whole universe. I pray for the whole universe every single day. I intend that. I intend the best for everyone. And then it manifests, and I know that because I said so, and that's it. 44 minutes and 44 seconds. That's crazy. All right, last thing. Is it good to manifest an SP? Because if you're putting energy into getting someone, then indirectly that means that they're not the one. I mean, honestly, that's completely up to your perspective. If you believe that they're not the one because you have to manifest them, then that's probably just a concept that you believe for yourself. But I believe that I feel like it's possible that you can manifest someone who's meant for you. I mean, I manifested my twin flame, and he's meant for me. You know what I'm saying? So like you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it with whoever, whatever. It's just about your belief system. If you believe that you're doing too much, that's a little bit different. If you're like, oh, I'm overextending myself and I care too much about someone who doesn't seem to care about me or whatever. Okay, that's like a little bit different, but you have to understand that you have a lot of power over what you claim. So if you want this person and you want them to be the one, they can be the one if you allow them to technically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's literally if you allow them to, mentally speaking. Okay, last thing. What method would you suggest doing every day to manifest faster? What method? Honestly, I don't do methods. I don't like really do any of that stuff. I just believe in myself. That's the fastest method. That's actually literally the fastest method. The fastest method. Hey, oh my god. Hey boo. The fastest method is literally believing in yourself because your self concept is going to manifest magic left and right forevermore. I feel like believing in yourself is literally the catalyst to everything. If you believe in yourself, everything just comes together so much quicker than anything ever before. If you want to get what you want as quickly as can be, all I'm going to ask is that you learn to trust that you deserve the best, to believe that you can do it, and to also understand that you have the power to manifest all things everywhere, I constantly, no matter what it is. I promise you guys, you're genuinely so powerful. You're really so magnetic. And I'm telling you, like, there's nothing that beats you working on your self concept. There's nothing that beats that. There's nothing that beats that, bro. There's a reason why I talk about self concept so freaking much. Of course, my love, you're so welcome. And I'm really happy that I could help you with that because I promise, like, come back to me and tell me how your life has changed. You're going to do that. Like, I'm super excited because it's already done. And you're going to be really happy when you see all that. Oh, it's so exciting. But all right, then, my love, let's see if I have any other last videos to show you guys. Okay, so let me see. Did I do it here? I was doing. Let me see. Bruh, yes. Okay. So you guys know how I showed y'all about my backspin last week, Monday or something? Here's like a little progress from today. So I think that this is definitely coming together a lot more. Yes, like that's what we're looking for. Because with that, then you could start doing the axle even better, basically. Okay, and then this, what was this? Yeah, that was messy AF. Hold on, let me see if there's one more video I could show you guys. And then I'm gonna give you my kisses. What is this? Oh my god. You can see me doing the camel spin here. But I just started working on this, so this is like, it's like a new thing. But let's see what I do here. I don't know, I'm skating around. Okay, go back, girl. What are you gonna do? So I was like, okay. Almost. Um, okay, and then I don't know where the video is of my toe loop. I did my new entrance and it's been good. I'm really happy about it. And then there was one, oh, you wanna see a sit spin I fell on? So I was doing a sit spin. Let me replay it. So I was like, "Okay, okay, there." So I go into it. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was grabbing my leg. I wanted to do the cannonball one. So go grab, 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 and then I flew. Oh my god. I literally flew. And then after, like, this is always like, after that, you get up and you could see, like, the ice on my butt, bruh. I always spend I take it off. I don't care. A lot of people, like, don't care about that. I wanna get that off. And let's see if there's anything else, and then did I do it here? Let's see. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think I could find more. Let's see. What is this? All right, guys. I love y'all so much. Please remember that you can always do everything that you want, that the world is yours, and that this life is going to bless you from the inside out, literally for the rest of eternity if you allow it to. And I want y'all to also remember that you deserve to have a lot of greatness in your life and reality. And the faster that you accept that you can have things your way as quickly as can be, is only the faster that you're just going to allow greatness again to just manifest for you. And it's not going to be scary because it's really not a scary thing. I think it's actually the most normal thing in the whole entire world. But I understand why, some people get nervous and they're like, oh, I don't know, I don't know. But no, like, you should know. You should be able to know that, like, you can have it your way, whatever. And I mean, you always will. You always will. Okay, so let me see if I did I do it here? Mm-mm. You can do it again, girl. Okay. I love you guys so much. God bless you guys. I try to find more videos, but like, it's all right. I love you guys. God bless you. Go to sleep. Please take care, everyone. I will see you on Monday. And oh my God, it's been almost an hour. God bless you guys. Thank you for everything. And come with your questions on Monday as well, because I'll be here to answer them. Always. I love y'all. Please take care, everyone. God bless you. And learn to accept your desires as they are. You deserve everything. But you already knew that, though. You've heard me say it a bunch of times, and I'm always going to continue to recite that because it's just the truth. I love you. God bless everyone. Bye. Love you.